and wish all players good luck in tonight's game. Now, please rise, remove your hats, and join us for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Waynesville Tiger basketball. As the Camdenton Lakers roll into town tonight to take on your Waynesville Tigers. I'm Mike Rawlings. Along with me tonight is Matt Johnson. Matt, Festival of Nations night here on this Friday here in Waynesville, and a game with one of our arch rivals, the Camdenton Lakers.
Boy, Coach, you talk about a Festival of Nations. We've got our military police here tonight. It's been a night, and we're just getting started.
We are just getting started. We set up here. We watched during the JV game, we watched over 150 of our servicemen and women come in to enjoy the game tonight. You'll kind of see them. You're going to see them in the background of some of your the pictures here tonight. They're coming in and out. It's always a great night when we're at the service. Men and women come down, support the Tigers. Festival of Nations just adds to it. A great turnout for Festival of Nations tonight. Tremendous event that we have here in Waynesville. Also tonight, you're going to be watching the Tigers get their introductions here. But first off, we're going to have some of our Special Olympians. They're going to be introduced to the crowd here.
Another one of the fantastic programs here at the high school. You and I see them working each week.
I get to work with these kids on a daily basis. The majority of them, they came out. They had a ball game today at 4:15, right down there on the main court.
Neat experience to see them get to get in there with Coach Pills and the Tigers being introduced tonight.
Well, Jonathan right there, number 50. He spent a lot of time. I did a lot of preseason stuff with Coach Pills in the fall, right after school and stuff. And Jonathan came down and played with us quite often. Call him our 3-and-D. He's a three-point specialist, Matt.
Well, you gotta have one. And if you're going to be over there on Coach Pills' team, you better be able to knock down a three.
Michael Lewis, Sheen Butler Lawson, Jaden Smith, Eric Morse, and Hunter O'Neill is going to be starting for your Tigers tonight.
All right, Coach, as you said, Camdenton Lakers, arch rival, coming to town tonight. Another one of these teams in the Ozark Conference where there is a lot of parity in the Ozark Conference. A team that going to give us a good game, but definitely a team that we can beat if we can come out and stick to our game plan.
Well, we've talked about this. I've talked with Coach Pills about that. We've talked about that. That group in the Ozark Conference, and actually, you can't really say it's that middle group. It's top to bottom in the Ozark Conference. That when you come out here on a night in, night out basis, anybody can pretty well beat anybody. Butcher and his wife showed up for the game.
Absolutely, big time fans of parents of Chase Dendecker, who provided the cheese curds in honor of Tim Wallace last week. All right, looks like we're set to jump here. Jaden looks like he's going to be the Tiger up top.
The Tiger up top. I like that.
He's going up. Jaden's getting this ball right here. See, boom. Jaden got the ball.
And Sheen tracked it down, luckily.
Well, Jaden thought he was going to throw it higher than that. Did you see how high Jaden jumped? All right, so the Tigers going to be on offense first here. It's Michael Lewis. Works it down to the near side, finds Eric Morris up top, feed underneath, up and off the glass, and one.
And the foul. So Jaden's going to go to the line for the old conventional three-point play.
Jaden at the line, it's up and it's good. And just like that, your Waynesville Tigers on top, 3-0 here. Early goings. Tigers pick up a little pressure right here, full court against Camdenton. Drop back now, Camdenton working it around at the other end. Long three, and it's up, and that's going to tie us up
Joel
at 3.
Mason there.
Joel Mason drains a long three.
I was surprised to see him shoot it. No one from Camdenton apparently was.
Now, we've definitely had our share of Tigers here over the year, specialized in the long three, but as you said, I wasn't expecting that right there out of Mason. All right, down, ball out of bounds off the hands of the Tigers, so Drake Miller going to inbound here for the Camdenton Lakers. Camdenton gets the ball across, half-court line, down to the other end they come.
Tigers man-to-man here.
Three-point goes up, no good off the glass for Miller.
Nice job there by Michael Lewis blocking out. Got that ball off the ground.
Jaden kicks outside. Hunter O'Neal puts up the three and drains nothing but the net. Like the pressure looks here in the early goings, Coach Rawlings. Camdenton making it a little hard for them to get it down across half court. So Miller's going to go up and hit three there. Like to see Camdenton have to work a little bit. Camdenton definitely doesn't, in the early going anyway, doesn't look like they want to get out and go in a running game right here.
No, I would say Camdenton's going to be very content to slow things down. Hunter again from long range. That one off the front of the rim.
Off the front of the rim, pulled down, pulled out of there by Glenn. Three ball in the corner up, no good off the front of the rim. Jaden getting up and pulling the rebound down there. That was Miller in the corner.
Miller on that shot again. Same spot this time.
Jaden now drives.
Oh,
ball
gets
tip taken away. Miller gets his hands on it. Mason tries a little bounce pass across the lane. Glenn's going to travel.
First of all, Matt, that might be the best pass of the entire year because I don't know how he got it between the three Tigers.
Well, you could say it's the best pass. Something tells me head coach Craig Campbell didn't think that was a great pass. You come that low.
Well,
how many times do we say you take it that low, you've got to put the shot up?
Well, I understand it. I don't know how it got through three Tigers there.
Well, it got through, but there was trouble on the other end. Pass inside,
There's
a little
nice
give and
go.
Pass.
And he's fouled. Jade's going to get another shot for a conventional three-point play.
Nice play right there. Eric Morris might have been able to spin and take the shot right there, but with Jalen crashing, little give and go play. Jaden off the glass. Second conventional three-point opportunity here for Jaden in the early going.
Matt, want to send a big hello out to Trent Wise. He's watching with us. Coach Wise is watching a little bit of TTSN sports action here on a Friday night from Waynesville.
Absolutely nothing. No place I'd rather be tonight. All right, Tigers hold on to a 2-point lead, 8-6 here, just over 5 minutes. Another long three. Woo! Joel Mason definitely has that spot dialed in right there, Coach. You think if we force him 6 inches to the left or the right, it might change things?
I don't know after watching those two shots. I think maybe we all just get a hand in his face.
Well, right, but I think his foot was in the –
Jaden with another bucket and another foul. You know, I agree. He's coming down and standing in the exact same spot there, but
Well, I know TTS viewers at home may not know it, but I know it. That you were a shooting assassin in high school basketball. So I look to you for insight on this. I know shooters have their favorite spots on the floor.
we didn't have a three-point line back when I played either.
Coach, you don't want to date yourself like that. People think you're old.
We didn't have a three-point line back then. If we'd had a three-point line back then, Waynesville High School and University of Missouri, product Billy Roundtree, would still be the leading scorer in the history of the state of Missouri.
All right, shot doesn't go. Jared Hyatt, who's into the game for the Tigers, jumps up and pulls that rebound down. Michael Lewis at the other end.
He's going to be fouled.
They're going to get Mason. No, I'm sorry. They're going to get Glenn. Tony Glenn, number 4 on the foul, I believe.
Did you say Tony Gwynn?
Tony Glenn.
Oh, sorry. In fact, I worked in a Billy Roundtree reference. That right there is.
Avant Hill checking into the game for the Waynesville Tigers.
Successful business in St. Louis. Daughter playing for the University of Missouri right now. The Billy's out there listening. Want to send a big hello.
Jaden goes right up off the glass once again. So 2 more and Jaden column.
Talking about listeners, Matt, I thought the other night, boy, it's too bad we didn't have a ball game here Wednesday night. And
Miller off the mark, but
we
the
were live
rebound
on
comes to
TTSN.
Glenn.
Because the only thing I could find on for the longest period of time was the debate. I think we could outdrew them in ratings.
Well, but see, you want to talk about the debate the other night. I realized how spoiled my children were. Because when I was little, we only had 3 channels. And if there was a presidential debate on, it was on every channel.
That's going to be a block there on Avant. He got over just a little too late. And that is true. When back before there was a three-point line.
Well, now, wait a minute. I had a 3-point line, so I'm not old. I didn't make very many, but it was at least painted on the floor. All right, Glenn up and good with the first one.
Senior night this week at the old alma mater Van Far. Saw some pictures on Facebook. Quite a few people that I went to school with have kids graduating at Van Far.
All right, it looks like checking in is going to be number 11, Cam Durnan for Camdenton there. So the Tigers have the ball, cross half court, holding on to a 1-point lead. Little pass inside right there, taken away down to the other end.
Yes, that's a travel, double dribble, whatever you want to call it. That's wrong. You can't do that. So that's going to turn the ball back over to the Waynesville Tigers.
Hey, speaking of a tried and true Waynesville Tiger, need to send a big shout out to head coach Lucas Smith tuning in.
That's right, Coach Smith at the state wrestling meet right now. Coach, if you want to shoot us a text or put something there on Facebook about how things are going, that's going to be an offensive foul on Michael Lewis. We'd love to pass that on to our viewers out there worldwide here at the TTSN Sports Network.
I know I don't have any updates from today. I know that last night, the first round, Jasmine Duncan and Miss Seeley had both won their first matches last night, both by fall.
I steal there. Avant just reached in and took the ball.
Well, if you're going to dribble it right in front of him, Avant's the kind of guy going to reach out and just take it away from you. Michael Lewis now on the near side, a little dump inside. Ball tended right there. Ooh. Kick to the outside, 3 ball goes up. No good, a little long right there. Rebound comes to Jaden.
Gavin Sachs, Aaron McDaniel will wrestle tonight in the semifinals. Ooh. So we want to send some good luck out there to Gavin and Wahoo. Let's go get them, boys.
Two young men that have put a lot of work in. Coach Smith in the program right there. Gavin Sachs, Aaron, 2 outstanding young men. Wish them nothing but the best. Ooh. Dangerous inbounds pass right there.
That made me nervous. I'm up here.
Michael Lewis gets his hands on it, and back to offense we go. Sheen Butler-Lawson now on the near side. Gives off, looking inside. Jared Hyatt, a little turnaround.
Oh, a little baby hook.
Baby hook, Jared Hyatt.
Jared Abdul-Jabbar right there. They didn't have three-point line back in either.
Pass tip, Camden holds on to it. A little drive, a little jumper in the corner. No good, goes long. Jared Hyatt pulls down another board. Turns around, he's just going to bring it on down himself. Hunter O'Neill.
Oh, nice job.
There you go.
Jared puts it out to Hunter. Hunter fakes the shot. Camden moves that direction. Jared just walks down the lane, gets it, and puts it in. That was a nice little give and go there by the Tigers.
Well, the Tigers multiple times tonight have played that give and go like that. Three ball from the corner is going to be up and good for Mason right there. Pulls Camden back within two here with 1 minute left to play in the first quarter. Michael Lewis brings it on the near side. Sheen Butler-Lawson. Tigers work it across to Avant Hill on the far side. Vaughn brings it back, looks inside, not there. Michael Lewis coming over to help out. Hunter O'Neill directs a little traffic, and Sheen Butler-Lawson holds up.
Oh, Michael going back door there. Camden
gets a thigh into it right there.
That's going to tie us up at 16. That was going to be a layup for the Tigers, too.
Yep. All right, with 10 seconds, looks like the Tigers going to take the last shot here to end the first quarter. Sheen Butler-Lawson
drops it underneath.
Trying to find Devon Hill underneath.
And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. And we're all tied up here at 16. The Camdenton Lakers and the Waynesville Tigers. And you know what that means it's time for, Matt?
A TTSN Sports Update.
It is a time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update brought to you by the Tiger TV Facebook page. Tiger TV Facebook. For all the news, it is news right here in Tiger Town. Matt, we're going to mix it up a little bit tonight.
All right.
I'm not going to ask you who likes the Tiger TV Facebook page on this one.
This feels wrong.
Doesn't feel wrong. You're going to understand just how right this feels.
Okay.
I want to send a shout out to all the members of our military that like the Tiger TV Facebook page. And I hope we're looking across there at 150 of our servicemen. I hope each and every one of them click on that like by the Tiger TV Facebook page so they can know what's going on right here in Tiger Town.
Absolutely.
And we kind of stole away our sports report early on. Lucas got us some information. That's what we wanted to talk about. State wrestling going on right now. We'll go back. We'll say it again. Gavin and Aaron are going to be wrestling in the semis tonight. Finals and third place matches through wrestlebacks and through everything are tomorrow. We want to send the best of luck up there to the boys and the girls up there wrestling at state. Great event. I'm going to tell you, folks, if you've got nothing to do tomorrow, get in your car and go up there. There's nothing like it. I've been up a few times. I know you have. And there is no other Missouri amateur sporting event that I've been to that is like it.
No, and you're absolutely right because you had been before and I hadn't. And, of course, had one of my pole vaulters, David Hawk, wrestled here for a long time, competed at state multiple years. And when David went, I finally made that trip up there. And as you said, you can't describe it. You can't just say we're going to watch wrestling. It's just unreal.
Well, the setup with the multiple mats and the multiple matches going on, and then when you get to the finals and you've got 5 state championships going on at the same time, it's just really something to behold.
As I look across the way there, Coach Rawlings, it looks like joining our military group is a portion of our student section.
Well, a big portion of that, I noticed looking over, a good portion of that are athletes, whether they be, I see track, I see basketball.
I see volleyball.
I see volleyball over there. I see softball over there.
Well, we said basketball.
Girls basketball. Boys are playing right now.
Yeah. Oh, Sheen Butler-Lawson takes it inside. Wow.
A lot of contact.
A lot
no
of contact
call.
for no call right there. Mike, we need to send a shout out to our Valentine's couple of the night. Looks like Maxine and Michael Thompson joining us here on the TTSN broadcast. We featured them as the Valentine's sweetheart couple of the night the other night.
So excited. Chase Dendecker could not get Kiss Cam going in time. We were going to put them up on the jumbotrons here at the high school. But
all right, Coach, it appears Joel Mason has another spot on the floor that he can hit that long one from.
You talk about the changing of the seasons. We're going to send a big shout out. Wade Jennings has joined us right here. We're going to be seeing Wade here at Waynesville High School and all over southwest Missouri once track season gets going.
Oh, Michael Lewis up and no good right there. Rebound comes long. Camdenton's going to get a hand on it and then throw it away. All right, Eric Morse checking back into the game. All right, so the Tigers right now
down 5.
Down 5. Camdenton put a little run here coming out to open up the second quarter. As the student and military section is going to get
loud in here right now. Our ears are covered up and it's loud in here.
Eric Morris puts up the 3 from the top. No good. Rebound comes to Mason. I'm sorry, that's Glenn. Glenn brings it to the other end. Looks into the corner. A little drive.
Don't think that's really what he wanted to do when he started out through the air.
I think maybe he lost his handle on it right there to the last second because that was not the best looking shot. Hunter O'Neill gives off to Jaden Smith. Jaden back to Michael Lewis. Michael Lewis directing a little traffic. Screen, Michael Lewis in corner. Morse fires it across Hunter O'Neill.
Dangerous pass. Lobs it up to Jaden.
Oh,
he's going to get fouled.
Boy, they are chopping on Jaden inside.
Matt, back to changing of the seasons. We got baseball coach Tyler Schaubert watching us tonight here on the TTSN Sports Network.
Well, he's about to get as busy as we are. I know that in here in preseason, he's had the guys over there. They've had the cage pulled up. They've been working, and they're about ready to put the pedal to the metal like we are.
Next week, dead week, and then the following Monday, it's off to the races.
Yeah, it's the opposite of dead. I was filling out my calendar today, putting down my list, checking it twice. We'll blink and it'll be June, Coach. All right, takeaway comes to the Tigers. Hunter Poole gives off to Hunter O'Neill. Now back up top, Sheen. Aaron Morris back across to Sheen. Butler Lawson going to reset the play. Hunter Poole in the corner, not there. Brings it back up top. Butler Lawson now looks like he wants to drive.
He's going to get fouled.
I think they're going to get number 25, Aaron Pogge.
And our student athlete section over there and the military letting him know he can't do that.
And he can't. That's going to be his second foul on Pogue. Going to be 16 fouls. So the next foul on Camdenton is going to put the Tigers in the 1-1. And they'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Inbound pass comes to Poole. Poole takes the ball up. Looks like he's going to direct traffic from the top. A little flash through. Jaden really trying to fight for some position inside right there. They get it in. Jaden, a little turnaround in the lane.
That's good. Gets the Tigers back within 1.
Hunter O'Neill, Jaden, like we said, fighting to get inside. Hunter O'Neill sees a little daylight. Gets that ball into him. Jaden, as he's done all night long, turn around, up off the glass. And at the other end, Mason drives in a little kiss off the glass for 2. Just under 4 minutes to play here in first half action. Waynesville trailing by 3, 23-20. Sheen Butler
all the
Lawson.
way in. And it
Wow.
gets Tigers, that took a little bit of time to develop, but once it did, nice little play to get Sheen the ball.
I'll give the Camdenton defender there a little credit because he hung in a little longer underneath Sheen than I would have.
Oh, that's a nice steal there by Poole. He's going to get fouled.
And that's going to send Poole to the line, shoot 1-and-1 here at the other end.
That just as the game's going on, I'm looking out. We're looking directly across into the military and our student stuff. That lower part of the bowl's packed. You go over to the other side, nice crowd in that other side. In front of us, a huge crowd. Camdenton brings over a nice contingency tonight, Waynesville and everything. It's like the total lower bowl here is pretty well full, much like it's going to be on Sunday for the St. Louis Battlehawks home opener, because they're closing down the upper part of the dome, and it is sold out in the lower bowl. Folks, you're not going to want to miss that home opener for the Battlehawks.
Well, they can watch it on TV, but they can't go if it's sold out.
No.
Coach.
You're going to have to watch it on TV.
Okay. Battlehawks coming home for the home opener, 1-and-1 on the season. Beating Dallas, fell last week to Houston. All right, Tigers hold the 1-point lead right now, 24-23. Down on defense. Camdenton working around, nothing inside right now for Camdenton right here. Jaden, body on him underneath.
Nice job by Sheen there.
Ball tipped away and taken. Hunter Poole gets in there and gets a hand on it. Tips it out of there, and here come the Waynesville Tigers. Michael Lewis, a little drive down the lane off the glass. Camdenton inbounds quickly. To the other end they come. Tigers holding on to a 3-point lead. Little move in the lane. We're going to get a foul.
Not sure who that's going to be on.
I think
it's going to be Hunter Poole.
I think they're going to get Hunter Poole. I think it's going to send Brandon Paisley to the line.
And that foul is going to be on Hunter. It's going to be his first.
So Paisley's going to go to the line. First one's up, and it's good. Paisley, second one up, rattles around, no good. Jaden gets up there and grabs the rebound, so the Tigers holding on to a 2-point lead right now. 2:17 left to play in the first half. Hunter Poole gets the ball over to Michael Lewis. Michael Lewis going to direct a little traffic. Jaden comes up, sets a screen. Michael gives to Poole.
And he drains it.
Pow! 3 more for the Tigers. Coach, I wasn't sure if Hunter had his feet squared enough right there.
I was a little concerned about that myself, but it went through. That's all that matters.
Well, and Hunter definitely no stranger to hitting some threes. We've seen that over the last couple of years.
We're going to get a foul on Hunter there. Hunter come out, little fake there by Garnett. It's Garrett, excuse me. Parker Garrett added some letters there. It's going to be Hunter's second foul.
Looks like Jaden.
Gabe Rush going to check in for the Tigers.
And we're going to get a full timeout here.
Timeout there by the Lakers.
Well, looking across there, I think Coach Campbell wants to slow this down. Camdenton came out, nice little run to open up the second quarter, Coach, and went up by 5 real quick. Right now, the Camdenton Lakers looking at a 5-point deficit. Been a little out of kilter down here on the offensive end for Camdenton. I think you want to just slow them down, talk to them, kind of work around, figure out what you're trying to do. A lot of dangerous passes down here.
You don't want. This thing went from a 6-point lead for Camdenton to a 5-point deficit really quick.
Oh yeah.
And if you're the Lakers, you got to believe Coach Campbell over there not wanting this thing to get out of hand early.
Right. All right, looks like we've got Hunter O'Neill, Jared Hyatt, Sheen Butler Lawson, Michael Lewis, and Gabe Rush are going to be the 5 Tigers coming out of the timeout. Coach, the Tiger Pride fighting band over there. Keeping the timeouts a hopping.
You call them the fighting band?
I figured they're, yeah. Well, outside they're a marching band. Inside, they're scrappy.
Fighting band.
They're fighting band.
Who are they going to fight? They're not. Are they on the card tomorrow night?
I don't think they're on the card tomorrow night.
Big boxing match tomorrow night.
Wait, you know, I haven't seen Jim Stockman here tonight. You think that's where he's at? You think he's
be.
boxing tomorrow night?
He might have been at the weigh-in today. I didn't see him.
Long three doesn't go that time. Rebound comes to Hunter O'Neill. The Tigers bring it up court.
Well, known fact about Jim Stockman that professional boxing is his favorite sport.
I did not know that. Doesn't surprise me.
We're going to get a foul.
We're going to get a foul right there on Tony Glenn. I believe that's going to be his second. But either way, the Tigers could be shooting free throws. That is going to be his second foul.
Who do you think Jim's favorite fighter of all time is? Because I know.
Favorite fighter of all time? Ooh. Evander Holyfield.
Oh. Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
And I just got a message. If you're in band class with Jim Monday morning, if you just walk in and tell him, Mr. Stockman, your favorite fighter, Sugar Ray Leonard, 10 extra bonus points.
Wow. Man, if I go and tell him.
You get a Jolly Rancher.
Well, no, but you remember back when Sugar Ray used to do the Diet Coke commercial,
yeah.
Sugar Ray Sugar Free?
Yeah.
Will he just give me a Diet Coke? I'd go tell him for
he
a Diet
might. Coke. It might surprise me enough that he does. We're under a minute here in the first half action.
Down off the glass,
nice
no good.
Rebound there by Jaden.
Jaden, perfect position right there. Has the Laker on his back.
I'm going to be shocked if the Tigers don't play for the last shot here as we're 35 seconds.
Jaden comes up.
Wait a minute, I'm going to be shocked because Michael Lewis just took it in for a layup.
Michael Lewis goes in for a layup, gives the Tigers a 9-point lead here as we're under 20 seconds to play in the first half.
Tigers on a 14-3 run.
Camden looking a little out of sorts right now.
Well, they were thinking Tigers were going to play for the last shot.
Little drive in the lane. He's going to be fouled. Michael Lewis.
Oh, Michael came from behind there. That's really tough to come from that position and not get a call whether you foul him or not.
I think Michael got a lot of ball, but I also think Michael's elbow, because he's behind, gets into the body there a little bit. It's going to be the second foul on Michael.
There's a 1.9 seconds left here in the first half. Two shots coming up.
It's going to be Paisley.
Paisley or Paisley?
Paisley.
First one's good for Paisley.
Checking into the game for Camdenton's going to be number 4, Tony Glenn.
Tigers need to block out right here. Not give up a second chance basket going into half.
Nice job right there, but the free throw falls for Paisley. Tigers going to get a little look. Whoa! Jared Hyde makes that
he made that
really
look
close.
Real interesting. Real interesting there by Jared. So we're going into halftime with your Waynesville Tigers up on the Camdenton Lakers 33-26, folks. Take a little breather at home with us for about 10 minutes as me and Matt and our student crew take a little break, and we're going to be back with second half action in 10 minutes.
Olympics in Missouri to raise money to support our Special Olympians. SGA members will now pass around containers for a Miracle Minute. Please consider donating during this time so that some of our SGA students can participate in the Polar Bear Plunge this year. The Polar Plunge is a project for Special Olympics Missouri. See if we can fill those buckets. Time. Thank you for all the donations to our Miracle Minute. scores with 14 points. Joel Mason. 5 points for Brandon Pasley. 2 points, Tony Glenn. 2 points, Cam Durden. And 3 points for Drake Miller. And for the Tigers, leading the way for Waynesville with 13 points, Jaden Smith. 6 points for Mike Lewis. 4 for Jared Hyatt. 5 points, Hunter Poole. 2 points, Sheen Butler Lawson. And 3 points for Hunter O'Neill. At half, it's the Tigers by 7.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for second half action here on Festival of Nations night. Here from Waynesville High School is the Camdenton Lakers. Trail your Waynesville Tigers by 7, 33-26. Matt,
I like that.
Tremendous
Trail by 7.
Tremendous halftime conversations that we had. Festival of Nations, 32 tables set up for Festival of Nations tonight. There's tables up here everywhere.
Absolutely, but you know, I believe our SGA sponsor, Tricia Foster, and the entire foreign language department, we see it in the fall outside, but to bring it inside was part of basketball last year as well. Just what an outstanding program and something for the community to get involved with here. Just nothing but
long
great things.
three by Hunter O'Neill.
Hunter O'Neill way downtown. And
it was.
Tigers up by 10. A little pass underneath, gets underneath the defender right there, turn around off the glass.
Entertained by here at halftime by the Fighting Waynesville band. And
did we ever get confirmation of whether Jim Stockman's fighting on the undercard tomorrow night?
We have no idea. I don't think he's fighting. It was the band was going to fight another band, but I don't think that's happening either.
Well, that doesn't seem.
It is interesting. We did get confirmation. It's another long three from Hunter O'Neill. We did get confirmation that Jim Stockman's favorite boxer, Sugar Ray Leonard, we got that confirmation from Kevin Snicker, assistant principal here at the high school.
And he verified that there is extra credit available, I believe.
He did verify that also. Big hello out there to Coach Shane Redmond watching with us here on the TTSN Sports Network.
Well, it seems like Coach Redmond should be here. He sat in with us in the booth during football season.
Not when we were playing Camdenton.
Oh.
He's at Lebanon.
Right, but what does he have to do tonight that's better than hanging out with us?
Well, you said there's no place on planet Earth you'd rather be than right here.
Well, now, wait a minute. I meant like locally.
You never.
In the whole earth?
That's what you said.
All right. If I said it, I have to stand by it. Jaden Smith inside. Turnaround off the glass for 2 more. Jaden leading all scorers at halftime. Of course, Jaden got beaten up a lot to get those scores in the first half.
Long 3.
Joel Mason, we've seen him hit a couple long ones now. Hunter O'Neill has hit a couple long ones here. Is this going to be one of those contests where it's like how far out can you hit a 3?
Well, and they're not worth any further out. This is not the Harlem Globetrotters and the Washington Generals, who are trying to innovate basketball and put a 4-point shot in.
Ooh. Those poor Washington Generals just never – they seem to get close.
Well, they get close.
They get close, but they just can't ever pull it off. All right, Jaden spinning.
Nice move there by Jaden. I believe, if I'm correct, the last victory for the Washington Generals is in 1971.
Coach, don't say it that way. That makes you sound old.
I wasn't at that game.
No. But when you say things like that, wow. Long rebound's going to get over to Tony Glenn. He's going to hit it.
That's just a historical fact. It didn't mean.
Well, yeah, but just say it 1971. Don't say it 1971.
Okay, I didn't realize that made it sound old.
Well, that's how my grandparents always said years. Like, I think it was in 1943. Don't say it that way, Coach. You're not old, but you're making me think you might be.
Well, that's just the way you say it here in Missouri. Neither.
Whoa,
Hunter,
a little jump stop.
Little dipsy-doo.
Hunter O'Neill puts 8 points here up in the second half already. Camden looking for a little space at the other end. Ball up, no good. Pulled down by Eric Morris. Morris is going to take it and go for the Tigers.
He's still going.
Well, Camden's going to get a hand on it, but I think they're going to step on the line when they do. Jared Hyde checking into the game for the Waynesville Tigers. It's going to be Tiger ball, I believe. It is. Eric Morris to inbound here. I'm sorry, got that little beam right here.
Yeah, just a little. Boy, I tell you, not something you want to see there. The ball's a little too high for sectional qualifying high jumper Jared Hyatt. Or maybe that means that pass was way up in the air.
I think it is. Aaron Pogue from the corner cuts the lead to 6 now for the Waynesville Tigers. Michael Lewis brings the ball across half court. Michael Lewis going to drive down the lane. A lot of contact. And one.
Whoa, nice move by Michael Lewis. Tigers just kind of a couple trips down this half. They've spread the floor and just went one-on-one.
And once more, our military and students let them know, Coach, you can't do that. All right, so Michael Lewis at the line trying to convert the conventional three-point play. Ball misses, goes off to the right. Camden rebounds. Back to the other end come the Lakers. Drive down the lane, up and off the glass, no good. Jared Hyatt pulls the rebound down. Michael Lewis now quickly to the other end. Feeds Jaden. Nice.
It's good.
Nice assist right there by Lewis.
Tigers pull out up to a 10-point lead.
And
the Lakers just throw that away. Camden Lakers are a little rattled right now.
Absolutely.
And we're going to get a timeout by Coach Campbell.
Well, and you saw it on the play right there. Is Jared Hyatt, the Lakers trying to make that pass. Jared closing quickly with that front hand out. Glenn takes his eye off the ball for a split second to look at Jared, and boom, here come the Tigers.
Matt, big news coming right here to the TTSN Sports Network. Been waiting to break this. I'm going to break this right now. Next Thursday night, we're going to go doubleheader night. We've got the varsity girls. They're going to be taking on Smith Cotton. We've got the boys following up right after that. They're going to be taking on West Plains. And I'm going to tell you something, Matt. We're going to go back-to-back, full night of viewing on the TTSN Sports Network. That's big news, bigger news.
Bigger.
We're going to put somebody on the air during the girls' game that night. I'm going to interview someone. It's going to be their first time ever on the TTSN Sports Network.
What?
Head girls softball coach Rochelle Mabach is going to come up, take your headset, and we're going to interview her live right here on the TTSN Sports Network.
Lots of big things next Thursday night. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. We will announce the finalists tonight.
Yes, we
for
will.
TTSN Sports Fan of the Year. The incomparable Tim Wallace been crunching numbers and data.
You've got 2 minutes and 26 seconds, and you are going to know those finalists. Don't turn this off right now.
Final four to be announced here tonight. We're going to get a foul.
Final four night. Festival of Nations and Final Four night.
Boy, and you know, right now, you just.
And you want to be somewhere else on planet Earth.
Well, now, wait a minute. If I get the choice from all of Earth, 50-50 shot. But, as you said, there's viewers at home right now that are just, they hope it's them. I know a lot of people
with the steal.
have worked hard this year.
To Hyatt scores it. Matt, Coach Mabach has been talking about being live on the air for probably the last 20 years. And right now, tomorrow night, we're going to make her dreams come true. Excuse me, Thursday night, we're going to make her dreams come true. She's going to be live here on the TTSN Sports Network. She asked me when we had this discussion if she could have a list of questions she'd be asked, and I told her no. There would not be any previewing of the questions.
No,
we're going to go live. We're going to know exactly what she thinks. What pops into her head is going to come out live. We're hoping it's going to be dangerous. But boy, we're going to go for it.
We can't give those questions ahead of time. We couldn't get up and look at ourselves in the mirror as real sports journalists if we give away that proprietary information.
Not going to want to miss this.
Sports Journalism 101, you don't give them the questions ahead of time.
We might just ask her. I might just ask her, who is your favorite boxer of all time?
I bet you hers isn't Sugar Ray Leonard. She seems more like an Iron Mike gal.
You know what, Matt? We're going to have to ask her that question.
Well, okay, and all of you listening, don't tell her that's one of the questions. It is loud, Coach Rawlings.
Wow.
Woo. Aaron Pogue still hits the free throw, but he did that with some noise.
Wow.
All right, cuts the Tiger lead to 13. Michael Lewis, a little drive, gives to A.J. Martin off the glass. Little jumper inside off the rim, no good, out of bounds.
It's going to be Tiger ball.
Yeah, I think Miller had his foot on the line right there. Checking in for the Lakers, going to be number 5, Parker Garrett, checking back in.
Inadvertent buzzer there.
A.J. Martin.
A.J. Martin. Tigers getting some really easy baskets on this end. There's going to be a travel. Come down, not playing off 2 feet right there.
Well, I think Drake Miller just kind of lost step right there. The turnover's going to go to the Tigers as the Tigers have opened up a 17-point lead here, Coach. Hunter O'Neill going to inbound Michael Lewis to bring it down court. Sheen, Butler Lawson, Jaden Smith, and A.J. Martin, the 3 Tigers at the other end. All right, Michael Lewis drives in the lane. Not there. Gives off to Hunter O'Neill. Finds
AJ.
AJ.
AJ just hanging around down there on the block.
You let AJ stand
just-
on that block,
just-
he's going to score 100 points, Coach. I don't want to badmouth the Camdenton strategy, but leaving AJ alone on the block is not a good one. Yeah. They're going to get
They're going to
Sheen
count down
right there.
from 24 seconds here, it sounds like.
Coach, it's exciting.
Nowhere else you'd rather be than right here.
On planet Earth. Let's just go with it at this point. Joel Mason, and I believe, Coach, did you catch, I believe, Brandon Pasley checks back into the game for Camdenton. No, Coach, that's not right, but you're going to hear from his mama. She's not going to be happy.
Sheen goes in,
Sheen
swats at it, misses it, goes out of bounds, takes a handful of popcorn, comes back in, steals the ball. Lewis with the bucket.
Smooth down the lane.
Desperation three off the rim. That's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter with the Waynesville Tigers up on the Camdenton Lakers 61-40. Matt, you know what that means it's time for?
Well, it's time for a TTSN Sports Update.
That's right. At this TTSN Sports Update is brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. For all the, you're going to want to like the TigerTV Facebook page for all the news that is news right here in Tigertown. Matt, you know who likes TigerTV Facebook page?
Well, I know that there's 4 very dedicated, very loyal viewers. Well, there's millions of them, but there's 4 extra special ones that we're going to announce tonight as the final 4.
Let's just go with those 4, Matt. First off, ding, 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 ding.
Going right here, no particular order. This
No
is
particular
randomized
order.
by Tim
Absolutely
Wallace.
no order. The first one we want to name off is defending TTSN Sports Fan of the Year, Angie Pills.
Angie Pills back in the Final
She's
Four
back
this
in
year
the Final
after
Four.
winning the championship last year.
And all the accolades that went with it. Unbelievable. Number 2.
A man that means love, especially right here on Valentine's night, Mr. Brian Schaffner.
Brian Schaffner, Mr. Valentine himself. We want to thank Brian for all the swag that he brought
Boy,
us to
the
us tonight,
embroidered
and
shirts.
You know,
Woo.
and everything.
I mean, I can't even
unbelievable.
count the pile of things that were put on
Well,
my
the big
desk.
canvas picture of himself from my office.
Well, with all the pink edges and the hearts, that was
it
nice.
Great, really nice.
Number 3,
Number 3,
Trevon Dorsey.
Trevon Dorsey. Trevon checked in a lot this year. Trevon moved away from us this year.
He did.
But he stayed loyal
Well,
and true.
Coach, speaking
being a
of
Tiger.
being away from us, the 4th and final entry, all the way down in the Carolinas, Mr. James Carson.
So we have our final 4, folks, and come next Thursday night, you're not going to want to miss it as we unveil TTSN Fan of the Year for the year 1920. 19-20. 2019, 2020.
At least you didn't say 19 and 20, because then that would just really be old again. Boy,
Well, this place, I'm telling you, say how many people are listening in the crowd right now. When we started announcing those names, you could see people getting on the edge of their seat right here at the gym.
And when we said the final name, I saw a couple disappointed looks, Coach Rawlings.
Yeah,
but that doesn't
mean
that,
we don't love you.
No.
We just like Brian Schaffner.
We
love everybody.
We love you like the love that Brian Schaffner has. And there's no love like Brian's love.
Mr. Valentine himself.
Well, I had to be down at the WCC this week to do a little curriculum work, and who should I bump into? Cupid himself. He was just gushing about all of the things we had said the other night. I mean, I think it might be – now, he cannot buy our votes.
She's going to get fouled going in. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Okay. He cannot – no.
We have to make that clear that all of the gifts that he has brought us will not influence the voting process.
And please, Brian, quit sending flowers to my house.
All right, Sheen Butler-Lawson at the line. First one's up. It's good. Sheen at the line. Set, ready. Second one's on its way, and it's good as well, and that's going to make it a 25-point game, Coach Rawlings. Under 7 minutes left to play here in the game.
While we were making all those announcements, Nico Fowl enters the game for the Tigers. He makes his first appearance on the floor tonight.
Whistle's going to stop. I believe they're going to get Sheen. They are going to tag Sheen with it, and it's going to be his second, going to be 5th team foul. It's going to put Miller at the line shooting 2. He's up and good with first. Miller hits the second. Tigers inbound the ball quickly. A.J. Martin gets it into Michael Lewis. Michael Lewis is going to bring it across. Tigers bring it across, going to hold for a little bit. Whistle's going to stop it here.
Yes.
All right, they're going to get Pasley with the foul. It's going to be his second.
That's Paisley, Matt.
No, Coach. All right, Sheen Butler Lawson, drive, a little turnaround, jumper in the lane.
It's good.
Oh, sliding down to help out right there is Nico Fowl. I think they're going to get him with the foul called right there.
Well, you see some of our loyal fans up top getting them a little snack and enjoying a little Tiger basketball.
Absolutely. No better place right there above the bucket.
Best seats in the house. That's almost as good as the TTSN.
Well, I was gonna
almost
say,
as good
yeah,
as the TTSN Sports
Well,
Suite.
you said no better seats in the house. Clearly, there are better seats in the house. TTSN Sports Suite, there's no better than this. Long shot out of bounds, no good. Camden tries to hold on to it and save it. Knocks it right back into the Tigers, and Sheen Butler Lawson going to bring it down for him. Sheen directing traffic a little bit. Nico Fowl. Now up top with it. Gives off to Michael Lewis. Michael Lewis off the screen into the corner.
Hunter O'Neill.
Hunter a little long with that one right there.
They're going to call that foul, I believe, on Drake Miller. They say he hooked A.J. Martin.
I believe that's going to be his third. It's going to be 5th team foul for Camden.
Von Hill comes in for the Tigers.
Butler Lawson underneath the inbound. Finds A.J. Martin.
A.J.'s going to be fouled.
And it's going to be Miller again.
And A.J. was right there on that block.
He was. A.J.'s made a good living tonight from that block. Miller gets A.J. immediately, so that's going to be his 4th. Cody Hendricks, number 41, checking into the game for Miller.
That's going to be an offensive foul. I believe that's going to be an illegal screen there on Avant Hill, I believe.
Yep. That's exactly what it is, Coach. Woo! Michael Lewis, number 1, hustling the floor right there.
And we're going to get a timeout, 30-second timeout by the Camdenton Lakers. They were just wanting to get that timeout to retain possession of the ball.
Michael Lewis comes down quick, comes up from behind, takes that one away, but Camden gets the loose ball, and as you said, Coach Campbell quickly wants to get that timeout.
Matt, while we've got a moment, we want to recognize our crew tonight under the direction of the incomparable Tim Wallace.
The illustrious Tim Wallace.
The illuminal
Tim
Wallace.
Wallace.
You know what Tim Wallace is? He's Teacher of the Year
Yeah,
here in Waynesville. according
Waynesville
to the
Chamber Teacher
Commerce.
of the Year.
We want to congratulate Tim one more time on that. Recognize our crew, our interns working the game tonight. Peyton Blaze, Josh Moose, Colby Marr, Trayvon Richards, Isabella Arizaga, Mariah Gomez, and Trevor Tronstead. Once again under the direction of Tim Wallace. Matt, they come in, they set everything up, they get everything ready to roll. We just walk in, sit down, put the headsets on, and we go. That's where all the work, all that great production. Another tremendous job by Tim and his crew tonight. Kids get better every night that we do this.
Absolutely. And with the Teacher of the Year, how could you not get better constantly? Michael Lewis takes it away, brings it quickly to the other end, and then they're going to pull it back out. I think Coach Phil's saying, whoa, we can burn a little time right here. Sheen Butler Lawson now on the near side. Sheen's going to drive the lane. Ball tipped, taken away by Camdenton. Lakers to the other end. Oh, Coach getting a little wild and woolly underneath there.
There's going to be a long three.
That one's no good. Sheen Butler Lawson with the rebound, pulls it down. Now he's quickly to the other end.
Avant Hill for three.
Boom!
Brings it.
Camdenton now to the other end, working the ball around.
And we're going to get a block. I'm not sure who that's on. We're going to find out. It's going to be on Nico.
It's going to be second foul on Nico. It looks like Hunter Poole's going to check into the game. And, Coach, we've got a celebrity joining us in the booth. Former TTSN sports intern and I believe national champion cheerleader Gracie Christek steps into the booth tonight.
Gracie crowned as a national champion cheerleader. Mickey Mouse put the golden ears on her for that championship.
Golden ears?
The golden ears.
Wow. All right, so the Tigers bringing the ball across. Sheen Butler Lawson as we're under 4 minutes to play. Bond Hill gives off to Hunter Poole.
Tigers running a little bit of weave out there.
They are. Now Sheen Butler Lawson. Coach, it looks like we're going to get national championship hugs right here.
Ow! Got poked with the golden ears.
The golden, man, I wish I could get a set of golden ears like that.
Well, you got to be a champion cheerleader to do that.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be a champion cheerleader, Coach.
I think you're correct.
Woo!
Nice defense there. Nico comes in. It's a hand up, alters the shot without the foul.
A little shot off the glass won't go. Sheen Butler Lawson stops. Keep from picking up the foul right there.
Golden ears from Mickey Mouse and a championship ring.
Well, I'd seen the mock-up and design right there. Woo!
Sheen Butler Lawson. Gracie, we were talking about how Mickey Mouse put those golden ears on your head like most places do medals. Not down at Disney World. It's the golden ears that they put on.
That ball's going to be out of bounds, off of the Tigers. They're going to say it's off the leg of Nico Fowl, so.
So Camdenton will be throwing it in. We've got 2:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Sheldon Butler Lawson comes into the game. Young Sheldon's in now.
Oh, we're going to get an offensive foul over here on the near side.
Along with Noel Kiki checks in for the Tigers also.
They're going to get, that's going to be Cody Hendricks over here on the near side. It was away from the ball.
Matt Young Sheldon bringing it down, running the point. Young Sheldon just a freshman. That's why early on in his career, this being named Young Sheldon fits.
Hunter
going to be fouled.
Doing everything he do to try and get around the corner right there. Hunter Poole being mugged over there, Coach.
Well, while Hunter goes to the line, looking at our fans up there on top, sitting at the table watching the game, we want to send well wishes out to Dawn Wilking. She was severely sliced in a nacho cheese accident here last Saturday during the freshman tournament.
Woo.
Lost a tremendous amount of blood, but
not into the nacho cheese.
No, not
right?
into
okay.
nacho cheese, but trainer Nikki assisted her till they could get her all stitched up and everything. But we're hoping Dawn recovers.
Shot up and off the glass, no good for Camden. Tigers go quickly to the other end. Young Sheldon going up, going to be blocked out of bounds. So the ball will stay with the Tigers. Hunter Poole to inbound. Cooper Barrett, number 33, checking into the game for the Camdenton Lakers.
Nico foul, he puts it up, and it's good for Nico.
Nice little turnaround. It's going to push the Tiger lead to 31.
Means the clock will be running. If you're watching at home, don't start yelling at the screen because the clock's running. Now that goes in, so now the clock will stop if it has to. This can get confusing.
It could.
Keeping score at home.
It's going to be that 30-point mark if it's over versus if it's under, Coach. So that ball's going to be tipped out of there, taken away by the Lakers. Camden quickly down to the other end, going to put up the long three, and it's up, and it's good. That's going to be number 11, Cam Durnan. Bond Hill now on the far side.
Not sure what happened there.
No,
man.
it looks like maybe just lost the handle on it.
Nico up the middle. Oh, Nico just
drops that shoulder a little bit.
No. I'm not saying Nico didn't foul. That young man's going to feel that in the morning.
Well, I've got Nico in class. Nico's a great kid.
Yes.
Nico is not a small young man. For a freshman, Nico is a big guy. If Nico dropped that shoulder on me, I'd probably be on the floor in my class.
You wouldn't have got back up.
No. Nico's a strong young man. All right, nice little move down the lane right there for Cam Durnan. Puts two more on the board. Oh,
as
Von Hill took off a little quick right there.
So, folks, 21 seconds left here in the ball game. I want to remind you again, we're going to be back on the air Thursday night. We get doubleheader action next Thursday night as the Lady Tigers will be in the first game and the Tigers will be in the second game. Lady Tigers taking on Sedalia Smith Cotton. The Tigers taking on the West Plains Scissors. We're going to be back here for action. Matt, we'd much rather see you come down and support the Tigers and Lady Tigers. It'd be a great night to do it. You can see them both for the price of admission for one game. If you can't do that, though, we want to see you right there on the TTSN Sports Network. That's going to wrap things up here. Tigers walk out of here tonight with an Ozark Conference victory over the Camdenton Lakers, 81-57. And, folks, once again, Thursday night, we're right back here on the TTSN Sports Network. Hope everybody out there has a great weekend. For Matt Johnson, I'm Mike Rawlings, and we will see you all right back here Thursday night.